Hello. Well, I think this is a very important video for a lot of people. Because I know if you're like me, I struggled for a while to be able to play the game I love and actually stream it. Is either I had to just play it and not be streaming, or if I want to stream, I need to play something different like Valorant or a different game. So I think it's very important that we take a look at one, the best way to be able to stream CS:GO for a single PC setup without tanking your in-game FPS or your stream FPS, and being able to keep trusted mode on. So hopefully this video helps a lot of people out. I know this solution helped me out a lot, but let's dive right into it. So what I end up using to be able to stream CSGO and with no FPS lag or anything like that and trusted mode is a capture card. So personally, I picked up the 4K 60 Pro because I want to future-proof myself, and I stream and I play on a 1440p monitor, so this is what I needed personally. Also, there are other options that are great, which I'll go over soon, second. But once again, these are very easy to use on a single PC setup. So all it takes is two HDMI cables, one from your GPU into your capture card, and one from your capture card into your monitor, and then you're ready to go pretty much. And once again, we'll go over and later in the video how to set it up once it's already installed and everything you need to download to get set up, and then we'll also show how to get set up on Streamlabs OBS. But another good option too is the HD 60 Pro. If you use a monitor that's a 1080p, this one will be perfectly fine too. Same setup as the one I was talking about. And then if you're a little more mobile too, then the HD 60s Plus or the HD 60s is also very good. But next, I'm going to go over what you need to download and how to set that up to make this work for CSGO. Okay, so you just got your capture card all set up, you got installed on your PC. So now what to do next? So next, you gotta direct yourself over to Elgato's website. You'll find yourself in the download screen here, which is very easy to go to. You just go to capture cards and go software, and it'll bring you to this page here. Next, you'll find the device you're using, and then click either Windows or Apple, and then you'll just come here and click install right here. That's as easy as that. And then next, I'll show you how to set up actually in the software here. Okay, so now you have the software downloaded. All you gotta do is you gotta come to your settings right here. I already have mine set up. So first off, it's really important to make sure you have the right input for your monitor. Make sure your stream, if you have a 144 hertz monitor or whatever you have, make sure you have it set up there too. And then you gotta come through here. Make sure you capture the right capture card you have now. Bypass is what you want to do for a single PC setup as I'm showing. Switch it to internal and then get the right internal. So this is whatever your monitor is. So if you have a 1440p monitor, make sure it's set to that. Or if you have a 1080p, make sure you have that set correctly. Now, to make sure you have everything set up correctly there and make sure you have the right input, all you gotta do is go to your NVIDIA control panel or the control panel for your GPU, and right here you can go to change resolution, make sure you're in your whatever it is here, and make sure you have the right refresh rate. You might need to check the refresh rate for your monitor is actually correct too. I'm assuming you know how to do that. I'll use right click on here, display settings, and you can go through and find to make sure you have that set up correctly. Okay, now that you have the actual capture card set up correctly on the PC, what you're gonna have to do now is you're gonna have to come here and hit add source, and you're gonna do a video capture device. I already have mine set up here, so you make sure you come here, make sure you collect the right capture cards you're going to be recording on. So if you have different Elgato devices or webcams, stuff like that, they might show up beforehand here, so make sure you have the right thing. And then for this, what you want to do is you want to switch this to custom. Make sure you have the right resolution for your monitor, highest FPS, YV12, default, partial, disabled, and capture audio only. For this, make sure flip vertically is not checked, unless for some reason you need it that way, but make sure it's not checked for most users. And then use custom audio device, make sure that's checked, and then make sure you get the right capture card clicked down here. And I'm right now recording all this on the capture card as well. So now that you got everything else set up to, something that you might run into before you even have all this set up. I know some people might understand this stuff before, like, easier or not, so I want to save this until the end. But once you install your capture card, it's going to show up as another monitor. So if you have a 2 monitor setup like I do, you'll have 3 monitors show up here, where you see 1 and 2 are combined, and then I have 3 right here, which is actually my second monitor. So one thing you have to do is you need to make sure your main monitor and the capture card are on this pretty much the same. So you can come down here and multiple displays. You got to duplicate whatever the 2 monitors are. So mine's 1 and 2. My main monitor is 1. My capture card is number 2. So I have these duplicated. Say it might be 1 and 3 and you duplicate. That would be an option too. So you got to make sure you have that. But well, now hopefully, if you end up going down this path of getting a capture card to hopefully be able to stream and record CS:GO easier, this video helps you out with how to set it up and how to get the right settings to run CS:GO. So far, my experience the last few days has been amazing. The last advice I need to give too is when you are launching your Streamlabs or your OBS, make sure you run it in administrator. I know that's a pretty common solution for a lot of streams to make sure you don't drop FPS on stream, but that will definitely help a lot too in CS:GO and when streaming it with your capture card to make sure the FPS both in game and on stream are perfect. But overall, I've been loving it, this capture card so far. I've done a few streams on it, and I'm just happy to be able to stream CS:GO perfectly again. And hopefully this solution will help a lot of you guys out too. But stay safe out there and have a good rest of your day.